New managing moderators can support your channel in even more ways. These users have the same capability as standard moderators, but in additional, they can manage block words and change chat modes and live. Father Fred, so did you see that just came up? How you doing? The managed moderators can now do the same thing as the standard moderators. Did you see that come up? Yo, boo. I want to know, did you see that? Because they just changed the modes to the moderators. So, yeah, so we have to be very careful now because of the simple fact that which one is the standard and which one is the managed? Which one is the higher? Is it the standard or the one of them is higher? But whatever it is, the standard moderators, if they the lower ones, they can do the same thing as the higher moderators now. So they can change words in the chat and everything. They just sent that message in. Manage is higher. So that means that the standard moderators now can do the same thing as the managed moderators. So we got to be careful with that because now they can do the same thing. So that's not cool. That's not cool. Koala. She said, hey, love. Hey, Blue Family. Hey, Boo. How are you? Yeah, this is my first live for October. Carla said, hey, Boo. Father Fred said, hey, Boo. Hey, Father Fred. So, y'all, I'm tired. I'm tired. I could not go pick Gemini ass up last night. Father Fred said, I wonder if we are able to mod now. Let's check that out. If we see somebody that we know, say if Gigi come through the chat. Um, hey, my friend from NYC. What's up, NYC in the building? I hope you rest in love. Child, Carla, when I tell you, we're going to talk about it. I'm trying to get my house together and don't have no time. I was going to take off from the thrift store so I could have my 4 days off from the thrift store and from the fish market. I was going to take off today, but something told me to go in, and I'm glad I went in. Welcome in with NYC in the building. But Father Fred, if Gigi or somebody that we know really, really good come through the thing, y'all check it out and see. Carla, what we talking about is so we know that much. Yeah. So if somebody comes through the chat that we know really, really good that's not blue, check it out and see. So I don't know. We're gonna see. But I don't think so. I don't think that the blues will be able to mob people. That'll be kind of dangerous. You think? It'd be kind of dangerous. I got to go through the mod list, and I got my hair's. I'm having a bad hair day, but I got to go through the mod list and make sure that we got everybody that we fuck with. Thank you. But we got to make sure that everybody that we I mean, I said fuck with, because we can't cuss yet. We got to wait until a few minutes before we say cuss words. But my eyesight ain't good. My eyes been bothering me all day. But I'm glad I went to work today because of the simple fact that, let me tell you something. These people drove up on me. I met them before. I was on live when they came in the thing before. When they came in the thrift store before, and they were just talking and talking and talking. But y'all, when I tell you, my first of all, my parents showed up. Thank you for the 7 people that's in here. That's my number 7. My parents showed up and loaded my truck down, my store down with stuff. Um, and then this couple came right behind them, y'all. When I tell y'all they had a truck load of stuff for that thrift store. When I tell you the thrift store is overflowed. When I tell you, Carla said, I don't think that's cool. You don't want any and everybody to have access to Mars to your channel. Exactly right. Exactly. But we just want to check it and see. He gonna give it. He gonna try to do it and then take it away. Hey Gigi, love you, girl. Gigi said, "Now, bitch, where the fuck is Gemini? Child, Gemini, I couldn't pick her up. I was too tired, G. Yeah, we was just gonna check it and just to see, but I need to check the list and see, make sure that we got bids so they send it. The Mars can do the same thing now. The standard Mars can do the same thing. We gotta make sure, cause I want to make sure that all the green is the managed. That's the highest moderators. Everybody that's green should be managed. That means they could do the same thing basically I can do. But now they saying that the standard can do the same thing that y'all can do, that the managed ones. So I got to make sure. So I'm going to click on y'all name. I'm going to take y'all stick and make sure that y'all have the managed on y'all name. Or do y'all know? If y'all know already, I don't have to do it. So if y'all, when everybody come in here, I'm going to try to see. Welcome, Gigi. I hear you. I'm tired too, love. Let Gemini rest. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, G. I know how much you love Gemini, so I appreciate that. I have no idea. I'm about to see, Carla. I'm about to see. I'm about to take your stick for a second. Remove. Okay, I see it. It say you are managed, so you good, Carla. You manage. I don't have to. I don't think I gotta do is click on your name. Father Fred managed. Okay, because all the Green family should be managed mods. So y'all manage. I don't have to touch y'all. I know Gemini chilling. Gemini is chilling. But Gemini get ready to come with some great, great content, y'all. But I just had to rest. So the days that I'm off the thrift store and the fish market, those going to be my days. I am still standing, bro. No, you're not, Father Fred. When I click on your name, it says remove from managing moderator. It says it right here. Let me take a picture so you can see. But you're not standard. You're managed. I'm about to show you right now. Okay, right here. That's your name. I'm about to blow it up so you can see it. Okay, see if you can see it. So it's going to be right here. It's going to be right here. Let me know if you can see it. Welcome and good evening, baby. Let me know if you can see it. Okay, yeah, I don't have to touch y'all's. But I need to make sure that the ones that's not Green family don't have one. She said, I met you first when you was in your car on live, then met Gemini, so I love you first. Love and Gemini second. Don't tell her, oh, I love you, Gigi. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Because sometimes, yeah, I don't be feeling like going to pick Gemini ass up. Gemini is a lot. He said, hello, Fred. Hey, baby. I don't be feeling like picking her ass up, y'all. That's a lot. That's a lot, y'all. Gemini is a lot of work, y'all. And then she got to, she got to go for what she know, too, y'all. This is the first live of November. We stopped at 182. So that's what we made for October. With the paperwork haven't flipped over yet. So far, we was at 182. Yes, Gemini is a handful, honey. Yes, she is, baby. But like I was saying, y'all, that I had, if I wouldn't have went to work today because I wasn't going to go to work today, and if I wouldn't have went, these people pulled up to me, y'all. When I tell y'all, I got boxes stacked from the floor almost to the daggone ceiling. They have dropped off some shit. Gemini definitely is a lot in a good and funny way. Yeah, Carla, Gemini crazy as hell. But Gemini is definitely coming back. Gemini had got her a couple little wigs. Y'all seen the white little wig that she got. She got one more little wig that she gotta show y'all. Hopefully she'll show that thing tomorrow. But I just be exhausted. Life be lifing. And then juggling family, juggling two, three, four, five jobs. It just be a lot. But them people came and blessed me. And if I wasn't there today, I wouldn't have received it. You know? So sometimes you're in the right place at the right time. And then plus God sent this girl into my shop. My fish market is always closed on Saturday, but these people wanted some fish. And when I tell you the girl came into the shop, right. So the girl came into the shop and she came in there with a good spirit, y'all. And what I'm trying to tell y'all is, we see her when we see her, yeah, cause her ass is crazy, Carla. She crazy. But y'all, the girl came in the shop with a regular spirit. Hey, Miss, let's talk with love. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, we just want to get some fish or whatever. Da 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 da. And she was just so normal. Honey, when I tell y'all that I had to break this girl down like a shotgun in that store, when I tell you that girl was going through hell. When I say going through hell, she was broke down. She very insecure. I don't know her, so that's why I'm telling y'all what's going on. But she was very insecure. She had accepted what was going on in her life. And when I tell y'all that God will send people in your spiritual line, you know, just for you to tell your testimony, just for you to get somebody free. Y'all, when I tell y'all, when I got finished with that, when Jesus got finished with that girl, hello, let's talk with love. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Pooh. Say, hey, Evelyn. Kendra. Hey, Pooh. Hey, Evelyn. So when I tell y'all, amen, love. Exactly. So she came in so normal, and I'm about to tell y'all what I mean. And this is the reason why I'm telling this story. She came in my store so normal, and Kendra said, just had someone tell me 3 times a day that they're thankful that they got to hear my perspective because this never would have changed theirs. There you go. There you go. There you go, Kendra. There you go. Welcome in, Kendra. Is this my Kendra? Hi, Kendra. Call her Evelyn. Is this my Kendra, y'all? So, my point is, y'all, and this is very important. She came in so normal. I'm probably gonna have to get some glasses because I've been having some issues with my eyes today. Let me get some glasses, y'all, so I can see. Hold on, let me get some glasses. I'm not dressed, so I got to cut the damn thing. I gotta show y'all my couch. Don't let me forget to show y'all my couch. But I gotta get some glasses. Hold on, y'all. Y'all don't let me forget to show y'all my couch. Because baby, I love my good piece of couch, baby. Y'all probably gonna hate it, but I love it. I told my mother today, I said when you come see my couch, you probably is gonna hate it. But I love it. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to set y'all back up. So I'm about to cut the camera back on. But I'm having some issue with my eyes today. I put Gemini glasses on, child, because she ain't here. She don't care. But she came through, y'all. She came through. I wish you two would put our names back the way they were. I know. That's why I said you two did that. Um, y'all tell me if that's Al Kendra. Somebody let me know. I said my Kendra. I know Kendra said, "Nigga, girl, you don't own me." No, I don't. But let me know if that's my Kendra in there, y'all. So anyway, so she came through the door, y'all. She came through so normal. This is gonna be a point behind this. She came in so normal. Hey, Miss, let's talk with love. Da 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 da. And she was smiling and she was having such a good time. But honey, I felt it in the spirit that this girl right here was going through something, but I just didn't know what. And God just wanted me to talk to her. And baby, when I got finished with that girl, just like I said, honey, God broke her down like a shotgun up in that store. Um, yeah, I know, right? My name is Wolf, not Woofer. LOL. It's cool, baby. But my point is that people can be smiling, they could be laughing, they could be talking, but y'all, people be going through hell and high water. You understand what I'm saying? That's why it's so important to kind of be, not kind of be, but be nice to people. You know, Evelyn? Indeed. But it's so, because you don't know what the hell somebody going through, y'all. I never in a million years to think, thank you for the 10 thumbs up. Hey, young. So I never in a million years, and it's 10 thumbs up. That, and sometimes, y'all, we can't just always just have Gemini up here and stuff like that, because people and my purpose for my chat is to, we going through real shit. Facts, love, you just never know. Um, what baggage people carrying that you can in contact with each day. You just never know. And you know, yeah, Gemini is fun and all of that stuff, but people, we be going through a laugh can turn into a cry in seconds, periods, Carla. That's my point. And people be going through so much stuff and you never know. And what my point is that we laugh, we talk, but y'all know this is the hospital over here. And we gotta, we gotta make sure that we make sure that we give God the glory over here. We laugh, we talk, we cuss people out, but one thing about it, we don't start nothing with nobody. What we do is respond. And I told that girl that today. Cause I said, girl, whatever God got in me, I'm still a responder. I'm not perfect at all. I'm definitely not perfect at all. But God know my heart. When I be doing Gemini, I'm responding to what people doing. Is it right? No. I'm not supposed to stoop down to their level, but it's comedy. You know what I'm saying? So we cleared on that. So we don't have to question that. But this is the hospital. And that's what my channel is. And we always have to make sure that everybody is doing good. That everybody is okay. Because you don't never know what somebody is going through. Y'all never know what I'm going through. I get up here and laugh and talk, and y'all know it's definitely not for the money over here. We get a little corn and every now and then, you know what I'm saying? We get a little piece of corn. We don't get no thousands of no damn dollars and stuff. I show y'all what I get. I'm not up here trying to scam nobody. I'm up here to make sure somebody's life is, you know what I'm saying, blessed. Sending blessings back to you, young. Somebody's life is blessed because people, y'all are real people. Gemini is definitely that job, like comedy. Yes, it is. So I don't worry about, when people be like, what is, you know what I'm saying? She did it. Yeah, we is doing that. But one thing about it, God know our heart. We are all spiritually connected over here. But baby, that girl was so tore down. She was tore down what I just walked through. Y'all understand? I just walked through that shit. The same thing that this girl is broke down. She crying. I just went through that cheating stuff. Okay? This girl going through and God wanted me to see it now. Listen to me. He wanted me to see this girl broke all the way down. She can't think. She questioning herself. She don't know if she's pretty enough. She insecure. She been broke down by a man. And Kim looked at me one day and Kim said, y'all know Kim that work with me. We're the ones that don't know, Kim work with me. And Kim looked at me one day and she said, she was just staring at me. And I said, Kim, why you staring at me, girl? She talking about because. She said, you are strong. And I said, why you say that? And Kim said, because if it would have been her, she said she would have not been at work. She said, I would have called you. She said, I ain't gonna lie. I would have called you and I would have told you that I ain't gonna be able to make it today. She said, but girl, you is up and at it the very next day and you running two business, doing your YouTube, doing whatever it is that you need to do. And she said, I admire that because you too strong. I said, my name is Wanda. I said, Wanda is weak. If I would have probably been leaning on my own strength, y'all got to catch this thing. If I would have been leaning on my own strength, I wouldn't be at work. But God said that when we are weak, he is strong. So if it had not been for the Lord, I wouldn't have been at work. I'm not able to minister to somebody that's going through the same hell that I'm going through. Okay? I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't have God on my side. Thank you for those hearts. That's why you call broke down to the T. Yes, but you have to trust God. Y'all can't do this stuff on your own. Don't look at me and admire me. Look at who I admire. I admire the Lord for my strength. I don't have to question myself and say, am I pretty enough? Why did he do it? I don't have to question myself and say that I need to lose some weight. I need to make sure my hair's done. I don't need to do none of that shit. Because it's not my issue. It's his issue. Okay? It's nothing wrong with me. And I was had to tell this baby that. Because when I asked her, I said, well, baby, what is wrong? This is what she said to me, y'all. She said, well, my baby father and his side chick. I said, whoa. I said, you said that shit comfortable. She talking about what you mean. I said, you said that like you, okay, I'm settled with this. That's what it is. That's his side chick. No, hell no. She settled. She settled with that thing, y'all. She settled with it. She was comfortable. Yeah, my baby father and his side chick, they just be taking me through a lot. What? That sound like that you comfortable with this thing? You didn't accepted it just so you can be with the man. Something ain't right with that. So when God that's in me got finished talking to her, y'all. When I tell you this baby cried all over that store, that fish market. And I'm trying to tell them, it's by me having that fish market, it's not about them damn fish. God give me keys with no money because he know I'm going to call his name. He know I'm going to tell people about him. I get free keys. When I say free keys, every building that I have walked in, I never had to pay no money for it. Because of the favor of God. It's because I go in there knowing that exactly. I go in there knowing that God's word is going to come out of me, and that's all God requires, y'all. He only requires for y'all to tell him, for us, because I'm a transparent person. I don't walk around saying you need to get right and you need to do this. No, the devil is a liar. Everybody need to do what they need to do. Okay? And I need to do what I need to do. So when I'm talking to y'all know I'm always telling my testimony. I can't make nobody do nothing. Okay? I'm talking about me. But only thing he required for us to do is call his name. People can say, Lord, look at her. Was she over there cussing and smoking a little cigarette? It is. But he knows my heart. He know I got the heart for the people that I'm going to tell people who he is. And my testimony, you are free by the word of your testimony. So I can't keep it in and say, y'all, I'm going through something, but I'm going to just keep it to myself. I can't get nobody free like that. So that's why I was telling this girl, like, girl, I just went through that. And the girl telling me you strong. Stop selling. I'm strong. I'm not strong. God is. He's within me. So that's what gives me the strength to be able to go on. But am I going to lay on the couch and cry? Hell no. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Because for one, we only got one life. And it's a million men out here in this sea. And it's somebody that's perfect for you. A work in progress with the Lord every day. That's right. It's somebody out there for everybody. Can I be cordial with Teddy? Of course. Of course I can. Hey, what's up? You want something to eat? And he asked me, do I want something to eat? Yes, I do. I'm not about to sit around here and be looking old as hell, mad at him. Hell no, I ain't mad at him. He's mad at him. He's mad at him. I'm not mad at him. He mad at himself because he allowed the enemy to use him. Okay? He knew what he had at the house. But see, I always tell people that the devil don't wear a red suit. The devil, for a man, the devil wear coochie shorts. The devil wear tight ass pants. The devil is willing to throw their coot knot at your man. Especially when you got a woman that God has his hands on. You understand? Let me repeat that. The devil is going to attack a man that God has his hands on the woman, which is me. He's going to attack him. He's going to entice him. He's going to flirt with him. He's going to use him. But it's up to the man not to have an open door for the enemy to be able to walk in. Teddy wasn't strong. He wasn't strong. He had an open door. So that means it's something that he got to change within himself. Because if he was strong and he had that tough relationship with God, he would have been able to turn that devil down. See, we're not fighting against flesh and blood, but wickedness in high places. And the people that don't know what that means, that the flesh and blood we're not fighting against, but we fighting against the spirits. Okay? That's what we fighting against, the spirits. And Teddy wasn't strong enough. Some of us ain't strong enough. I know I ain't been strong enough sometimes. I done let the enemy use me before too. But he wasn't strong enough. But once the enemy use you, you're going to snap back to normal and be like, what the hell did I just do? So Teddy is saying like, oh my God, what I did. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So when a person come back and tell you like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I did that. Come on, please take me back. Da, 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 da. Because now the enemy have let him go. The enemy have took his hands off. So the enemy going to use you. Once he use you, he going to let you go. So now Teddy is saying, what in the hell did I just do? Do y'all know how many people that's in prison that the enemy used and they woke up in prison and said, why the hell did I do that? Exactly, Wolf. The enemy want to know, why in the hell did I do that? So I know, being so I have a relationship with God, I know what happened in that fact. We live in a small town. You got to know that this thing is spiritual. Ain't too many people out there doing it like me. Are you going to risk your household where you got a woman that works hard, that's running 2 businesses, that's on the road to success, a woman that don't cheat, a woman that don't hang in the club, a woman that keep a clean house and a household for a whore, for a 5-minute whore? Who jeopardizes that? Somebody that's being controlled by the enemy. Okay, Wolf. So we know that the devil used him. Okay? A lot of people like to look at things in the natural. Oh, he just cheated. He just a whore. Yeah, he is. A loyal woman. Okay? But being as though I have a relationship with God and I have a spiritual eye, I seen exactly what happened. Because if it wasn't the enemy and it was just him on his own, because he's not strong enough, he would have went with that woman and cheated with her and never came back to me. Why go cheat and then bring your ass back home begging? Knowing that I'm a fucking catch around this joint. Knowing that it's people out here that's waiting, because when you live in a small town, this is what happens. They waiting for that woman to walk away from you so they can have you. They looking for next in line around here. Especially a woman like me. Not saying I'm all that, but I know that I got a great head on my shoulder, and there's so many men out here that's wishing that they had that. Why would he jeopardize that? That's the reason why he's so sorry. He not gonna do it again. Oh my God, won't get away from me. Got to stay around me, because he know that I'm going to catch, and he don't want nobody else to have me. In spite of the shit he done. So I know how to be cordial. But can you sleep with me again? No. You cannot. But you can come around me. You could be around me. I could be cordial, but you cannot transfer these spirits that you, when you slept with the enemy, you can't transfer them back to me. So eventually, that he'll get tired and he'll go on. But that girl that came in today, y'all, she not strong like me. She not strong like me. That baby cries so bad in there. That baby don't think she pretty. She don't think nothing about her is good. Y'all, when I tell you she was broke down, she was broke down. So God will use me in this situation that I've been in, and he will use me to advocate to other women that can't get up. Yeah, bless her heart, Evelyn. He will use me in this situation because I'm only came out because of God. He going to use me. See, God will put you through something and then use you to heal other people in it. See, I'm going to advocate for the women. And see, when I went through this years ago before, I made a CD. I did classes where I had to speak to other women. A lot of women got healed in those classes because it was a woman that was in that class, but her husband was sleeping with men. I have not experienced that, not that I know of. I don't know if I had some DLs, but anyway, her husband was sleeping, so was sleeping with men, sleeping with women, whatever. He was cheating. And she got healed in that class because she didn't know why she still was with that man that broke her. She didn't understand it. And I had to let this lady know the reason why you still with him is because you can't help who you love. Okay? If you love the man on a Tuesday and he cheat on a Wednesday, you still love him on that Wednesday. You just got to get yourself together to be able to move on with your life. That's just how that go. Okay? If somebody unalive somebody one day, the next day you still gonna love that person. You gonna be at the jail, at the prison visiting them. And people ain't gonna understand why you're there because you still love them. God's put you in the right place at the right time. Exactly, Evelyn, because I wasn't going to work today. But that baby kept saying, you blessed my soul. I said, let me tell you something. Don't you ever say I did it. I didn't do anything. I don't ever take the glory from God. I don't ever take it. You understand? Just thank me for being obedient by getting up, coming to work so I can be here. You know what I'm saying? To be able to tell you what he said. When I tell you how the Holy Spirit was up in that fish market today, baby, when I tell you, yes, Evelyn, it was up in there. Clock it, sister. Hey, Jennifer. Because it was a clock and tea situation up in there, baby. I promise you. But to the ladies that can't come back from this, y'all, you can come back within seconds. But you got to be able to trust God. You have to have that one-on-one relationship with God, and you got to be able to trust him. His word is there for you. It's there, and you have to use it, and you have to believe it. When my mama pulled up there today, and my mama said, I'm just sick. And I said, baby, I said, you are healed and whole. And when I got finished praying for my mother, I told my mother, I said, do you believe that God can heal you? Because you got to be able to believe these things. My mother said, yes, I do. You healed. You are healed. Once you believe that God can heal you, baby, you are healed. It is so many women that's hiding. Evelyn said, amen, amen. That's right. It's so many women that's hiding behind the pain and things. Some women haven't even been able to come back from, probably been cheated on 10 years ago. And they still, I don't want no man. I ain't want to be with no man no more. I don't want to do it no more. Why? That man is not every man. You cannot sit back and blame one man, every man, for what one man did to you. You going to sit back and be a bitter, mad, mean ass woman. A lot of people that come in Gemini chats, a lot of them been cheated on and ain't never been healed. The way they talk. The way they be typing and saying all types of any nasty things. And it's a lot of men that come in my chat when I'm Gemini, they not healed either. You got to be able to forgive. A lot of people like, I ain't trying to forgive nobody that he hurt me. Girl, sit down. When God was on that cross, he was being crucified and he was forgiving them right then and there. And they was unalive in him. So who you think you is that you can't forgive somebody? Forgiveness doesn't mean you have to be with them. Forgiveness means that you can move on now. That God has room to bless you now, to open more doors now. That's what forgiveness means. There's nowhere in the Bible he said forgive them and you got to be with them. He didn't say that. And when he say forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do, that's because it's not them, it's the enemy. Forgive them, Father, they know not what they do. That's what he said when he was on the cross, Evelyn. It goes on. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. That means that they've been controlled by the spirit, the enemy. Okay? That's what that means. They don't know what they're doing. The enemy have used them, have attacked them. So forgive that man that hurt you. So God can be able to open up a door for the man he's sending for you. Or for the woman that he's sending for you. Don't be mad at all damn men because the one man didn't hurt you. A lot of women, I ain't messing with no men. I'm going to get me some coochie. Why would you do that? I mean, just because a man hurt you. I mean, to each his own. Y'all know how I feel about the A, B, C, D, E, F, G crew. I don't care nothing about it. Praise them too. Because we all are God's children. Whatever sex that you like or whatever. I mean, we ain't supposed to say that. Whatever you like. Jet, what's up? Whatever relations you like, that's up to you. But, don't turn that way because of a man. Hey, Gemini. Hey, baby. Don't turn that way because of a man. You turn that way because that's what you want to do. Because you could be hurt by a woman as well as you could be hurt by a man. But my point is that you never know what somebody going through. People could be laughing and talking and da-da-da-da. But the whole time, y'all, they could be going through hell. They could be going through hell. Right, baby. You too. They could be going through hell. So sometimes just find out what they going through. That's why a lot of times when I be up there on Gemini, I be like, let them sit around. Let me see. Let me see what they going through. They going through something. They going through something. Them people be going through hell, y'all. These people use the internet to take their frustration out. A lot of these people is going through hell. And they sometimes just need somebody to talk to. Because you're not normal when you jump in the chat and you be mean as hell and you don't know them people. And you don't know them and you just going to say the weirdest shit and you just going to say mean stuff. Gemini be trying to be nice to people, but they don't let her. Gemini done made a lot of friends through mean people too. Because Gemini get to going the hell off and next thing you know, they be like, okay, I was just playing. That's why sometimes the family, we got to make sure that we let them stick around for a few seconds just to see if they going to change their mind and get the loving on Gemini. Get the loving on Gemini. Because these people is going through hell and sometimes they just need somebody that they can relate to or listen to. Or somebody can just give them a word and they can just be free. But yeah, y'all, that's what the hell going on. But in spite of whatever I go through, I trust God. So that's the reason why I'm able to go on. Okay? I'm able to go on because I trust him. I trust him. So if anybody else is going through anything, just trust God through it. But I'm about to start doing them shows again. And y'all, I know y'all all over the world again, but I would set my camera up. But I'm about to start doing them. Because if I'm able to survive this, I know it's a lot of people that's able to survive this thing. I ain't never let a man break me. I don't raise my daughters like that to let no man break you. And everybody be like, okay, well, everybody ain't the same. No, you're not. But it takes one thing that we all have in common, and that's God to be able to get through it. You have to can't just read his word and keep saying his word and without applying that word. You have to apply it. You have to apply his word, and he will heal you from the hurt, from the pain. He will give you strength to be able to move on. Okay? So that's my key. A lot of people be like, you trying to tell me this, that, and the third, but you ain't tell me how he brought you out. That's me. You can't preach to me if you can't tell me how he done healed you. How you got out of it. Okay? But remember, I don't get up here and tell my business. I get up here and tell my testimony. Because we are free by the word of our testimony. The devil don't have no hold over me because I'm not hiding nothing. I'm not hiding it. I want to make sure that everybody that I come in contact with get something from me. Get something. Okay? I just want them to get something from me. So, that's what's going on. Sometimes we got to have serious conversations besides Gemini crazy self. Because Gemini is crazy. Gemini gonna give you some good ass advice on some real stuff. She gonna give you some good advice. I promise you. But she might give it to you a little rough. And I need to get with Father Fred. Because I might just use Gemini to do. I got to figure it out, y'all. I'm gonna try to figure it out. I'm gonna try to figure it out while this thing like it's broke. I'm gonna try to figure it out while I'm off for these couple of days. Try to figure it out. But is y'all anybody in here left with me? Cause it don't seem like it. It's saying no people in here. Let me see if anybody in here, cause I definitely don't want to talk to myself. Y'all put a one in the chat. Let me know if y'all here or is YouTube playing with me. Let me know. Put a one in the chat. Make sure YouTube ain't playing with my channel right now. YouTube might be playing with my channel. This thing, let me go out. Welcome everybody. I gotta wait and see if anybody in here before. We got 18 thumbs up. I thank you for that. Let me pull it up, cause okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna leave up out of here, y'all, cause I think everybody have left the business. Cause y'all know I don't like to talk to my daggone self. But it's still two watching. 18 thumbs up. Welcome in. I didn't even see you in here, Carla. Okay. So anyhow, that's what's going on. I'm gonna try and get me a little rest, honey. That's what I'm gonna try and do. But I gotta figure out something. I got to figure out something because I got too much going on, but I got to make my days off. And then I got so much stock I got to put away at the store. Thank you for the 19 thumbs up, y'all. We're going to leave out of here when we get 20 thumbs up because this is a new month and we definitely got to get some thumbs up. Father Fred. Father Fred is at his house. Oh my God, did I go live when he was live? Before he was live? Did I? Huh, Carla? If I went live when he was live, I'm gonna be mad as hell. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna go ahead off. I don't want to be live the same time he live. I don't want to do that. But I am gonna stay up here till I get one more thumbs up. Tell Father Fred, I'm sorry. Well, you said I was there first. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know shit. But Father Fred's a content creator, so he's supposed to go live. He definitely supposed to go live. I'll be telling Marissa that too. If you live, I'm live. We all live. It's enough people out here for everybody. So y'all know I'm not like that. But yeah, go live, Father Fred. Let me go find him and see if I can share him out. Share my brother from another mother out. There you go, right there. Let me share him. Hit the thumbs up button and share my bro. I just shared them out. So we waiting on one thumbs up. We waiting on one good piece of thumbs up. And we out of here. We just need one more. Oh, I could have hit the thumbs up for myself. Hold on. Said I'm back and forth. You good? I'm in 3 laps. Dang, Carla. Carla, you be twerking. You be twerking, Carla. My friend said she be in 3 lives. I'm back and forth. Lord, Carla, you was definitely a great supporter, baby. As soon as I get together, I still got to get Ellie. I don't even see Ellie that much. But I still got to get Ellie something and Kim something. I swear. My girl be backwards and forward. When we do our lunch money giveaway, I hope y'all do right this time because last time y'all were tripping. Everybody was tripping. I mean, like, what in the hell? Why you won't take the little corn? Go get us a burger or something. Y'all definitely work hard, honey. Support different platforms. Carla, you a beast. I love you, girl. I love you. I love you, Carla. I promise you I do. But we got the 20 thumbs up, y'all. But y'all go ahead, Carla. I'm gonna leave out of here so you can go ahead and so you don't have to keep going backwards and forward. And plus, my time is up anyway. So I did 48 minutes anyway. But I just wanted to come through. But I'm gonna try to bring Gemini out here tomorrow evening and try to have some great content for y'all. Thank you, Jimmy. I love that. I love that trophy, baby. That is so damn cute. Look at that. Oh my gosh. She said, I love you back. Jimmy, that is beautiful. Thank you so much. I love when, the ones that I have not seen come in and they drop me something like that. That right there, that touches me. That do something to me. That do something to me there. Y'all know I like my screen to light up. I love it. It looks beautiful. Thanks, Jimmy. But I appreciate that, y'all. But we got memberships available. This is a new month. This is November. We got super chats available. We got super stickers available. We got gifts available. We got something available. Shit. Super thanks available. We always got everything available. But we're gonna try to do better. We doing better. We did better October month. But we're gonna try to do even better for November. So in order to do that, we have to start from the beginning. Okay? But anyway, Jimmy, thank you for coming through and dropping some love like that. We love you and we appreciate you for doing that. Don't ever think that we don't appreciate it over here because we do. But anyway, so And we might have to do a giveaway on Gemini for Gemini supporters. So we might have to do a live, Carla, if you're still here right now, real quick. We might have to do a live, and we might have to see who like Gemini, who not being rude to Gemini. And the ones that maybe we could take pictures of the chat for a few, screenshot some and see who, you know what I'm saying? So when they win, we'll do it at the end of the live. So I'll just go ahead and be screenshotting all the people and do a giveaway. And if somebody being mean to Gemini and we pick their name, we won't give it to them. So I'll just be looking in the chat and I'll be writing down a name. That's what I do. That'll be easier because all that screenshot gonna be too much. So as we doing the live, we'll pick a person, we'll pick like two people names and write it down. And at the end of the live, we'll send them a cash app because Gemini got to make sure she do a giveaway too. She got to do a giveaway. So being as though our check was a little bit more when it come, we'll make sure that the swingers and we'll make sure Gemini supporters get lunch on us. Okay? So that's what we'll do. But anyway, I'm gone. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Jimmy, thanks again if you still in here. Carla, I'll holler at you tomorrow, baby girl. And y'all know I sometimes in the middle of the night I just hit my live button and go on live. But I appreciate y'all. Peace. That was worth 500 of them things, Jimmy. Dang, that was the biggest one I seen by itself. That is crazy. Thank you. That must have been $5 or something. Jeez. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Peace.